Just my goal is to I'm at $600 a cut right now.
Oh wow!
And $400 just to do a beard shape up or a lineup or a fade. So I'm trying to get myself up to like 1,000.
Gotcha.
Once I start getting up to 1,000, I mean that's pretty much the biggest struggle. I will lose clientels, but at the same time, I know that I've made it if I get one.
Yeah. What's up, guys? The OG Barber here with N.Y.O podcast. Day 2 at Hebs. I was walking around and I ran into Taylor Cutz here. I'm going to have him introduce himself. He's going to give you his Instagram, and then we'll start with a few questions.
What's up, everybody? Hope y'all doing good. My name is Raphael Stevens, but I go by Taylor Cutz. And I'm all the way in Los Angeles, California, out here with the Hebs show. Beautiful turnout, and I can't wait to see more of this.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Now, as a barber and a business owner, how important is it to have a platform like Hebs?
This is very, very important. I mean, even owning my own practice, just to see the new people coming up in this world, the new future generation that's coming up, and the things that they've learned over the courses of the time that I've been doing hair.
Yeah.
It's amazing this on the talent that you get to see.
That's
Because I didn't know you could do things that I only dreamt about. And I'm seeing people actually doing it on stage in a limited time and winning prizes. It's amazing to me. You know what I mean? I did competition back when I was younger, but not to this level. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, we didn't even use enhancements. You know what I'm saying? So now that everybody's using enhancements, they're coming up with different kind of crazy ideas. And I'm just like, you put a rose on somebody's afro. Like, yo, that is great. You know what I'm saying? So I love it.
Now, an event like Hebs, how does that make you feel as a professional and educator that they're actually taking barbering, they're taking the beauty industry, they're taking braiding, locks, everything all together, unifying it. And not only that, they have all this education in all these rooms that they're actually giving back for free. So anybody that purchases a ticket is able to go in and register it and have a class.
Hebs is the next level. I've been doing this for the past 10 years, and this is literally the best show. This is my first time. This is the best show that I've ever seen. I mean, it's a 3-day course. We went to the yacht party, and we had the first event yesterday, and today's the second. So education is crazy. I just think that we are just elevating little by little. We're getting little things from this year. We're gonna make it better next year, you know. So it's good to go to all the shows and see all the different things that you could see, and all the new manufacturers and the new product that's coming out. Hey, I don't use much product at all, but I'm about to start.
There you go. Now, you also are teaching an educational class, correct?
Yes, I am.
It is called Fades in Finance.
Fades in Finance.
So just a brief description as to what you're going to be showing in that class.
I'm literally doing a faded beard.
Okay.
I am taking a beard, instead of putting on a head, I'm fading, literally sculpting the beard to look like a fade.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be on a bald head, so that way, even though they can't get a fade on the top, they can always get it on the bottom, and I'm gonna teach a course on that. And then finances is just how to manage your money, because we don't, as barbers, we don't have PTO.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try to educate the young ones, the future, on how to save your money, even when you go on vacation. You know, sometimes I don't go on vacation.
Yeah,
my vacation is paid by other brands that bring me out. So, and I still don't have as much fun as I want to, like checking out the whole city. So I use my money to actually stay an extra day or two to go check out the city. And that's my own PTO right there. So I'm gonna teach about that.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like Hebs is helping barbers move from hustle to a professional structure?
Hebs is very, very traditional. So I think they keep it old school with a little sprinkle of the new school. So I think that's something that both needs to have, because the new generation don't have that kind of structure from the old generation. They don't want to learn. They want to learn everything off of YouTube. So you got to sprinkle a little bit of knowledge on new YouTube, because if they're not coming to the class and doing homework like we used to do back in the day, you got to sprinkle out on YouTube. So I think it's a little bit of both, and I like that, 50-50.
Now, how important do you think is this unity that Hebs is doing? How important is it to the new generation of barbers and stylists?
How important is what?
the unity that they're doing here at an event like this?
Oh man, all different culture. I mean, I'm seeing Nigerian culture, I'm seeing Puerto Rican culture, I'm seeing American culture, I'm seeing the Spanish world. Like everybody is on there, and they're actually learning different techniques on how to fade different textures of hair. I mean, it's beautiful. It is literally one of, like I said, my favorite show to come to.
Now it's awesome because, like I said, you could be a braider and say, you know what, I want to learn how to cut men's hair, and an event like this is something that will motivate somebody to do something like that.
Yeah.
They can actually see all sides of the industry,
Yeah.
learn a little bit about from each other,
Yeah.
take classes and do all that at once. Now, let's talk about competitions. What makes the competitions here at Hebs different from other competitions or at other expos and other events?
Speaking of competition, I've been a judge for several years, and being a judge at Hebs is really strict. It is the strictest competition that I've ever judged, and I'm talking about every category has to be on. The smallest things would deduct points from you.
Yes.
And I like that because there's no names, it's just numbers.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Once you have names, then you kind of feel like you have to favor somebody. You know what I'm saying? All you're looking at is numbers. And you're looking at numbers, you're like, all right, number one won the competition. Number two, number five, you know what I mean, got third place. And the prices? Bro, I didn't want to be a judge. I want to compete. You know what I mean? Third place is getting 500, second place is getting 1,500, and then first place is getting 3,000.
Not including barber games. They're giving away $10,000 at barber games.
$10,000.
Yeah.
I'm quitting my job today. I'm signing up to be one of the contenders.
No, I mean, that's amazing. You know,
Yeah.
like a lot of these events, they say certain things, but I mean, this is the first one where I've seen this amount of prizes and this amount given back to the barbers competing.
Absolutely.
Now, how does this environment impact your mindset as a professional?
Well, it leveled me up because then the things that I see young barbers doing on stage made me want to level up.
Yes.
Just because I'm like, I never thought it was possible.
Uh-huh.
But I see this man doing it in 15, 20 minutes. And I'm like, all right, let me go back home in the drawing board and then, see if my clients is going to want a different kind of fade or a design on there that I've seen that I thought was just only a dream. So it made me level up in that way. And then professionalism too. I like how professional it is. I mean, just the way you see everybody, you greet everybody, and everyone is professional. There's not profanity around,
100% right.
There's not
No
weed
fights,
smokes,
no nothing,
you know what I mean?
seems
Everything is
professional. Yep.
legit. The stage is the performance. I mean, you seeing the African tribe just coming in and out on the stage, and you seeing dance moves that I'm like, yo, this is a concert.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a concert.
It's a concert. It's a hair show.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot all into one.
Yes.
I've seen where they're doing a whole setup where they're doing dancing. They're actually doing haircuts while they're dancing.
Yes.
You know, like stuff like that is
Yeah.
insane to me. Some of the braidings that I saw on the app was insane too.
Crazy.
You know, like some of the shows don't really tend to that anymore. They used to be Barnum Brothers, I believe, back
Yeah.
in the day, where they're leaning more towards that.
Yeah.
But now it's like this is the next big thing. Taking everything, putting it all together into one building.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. I can only see something like this growing and growing. Now, education is a big part for you.
Yes.
Today in the building, I believe we have about 900 students coming in, running through
900.
here.
Yeah.
900 sponges.
Yes.
So, are you prepared for all the attention you're about to get from everybody?
I'm thinking this is probably going to be the biggest class that I've ever taught.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that everybody retains what I'm putting out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I really go off of questions because a lot of things that I want to tell you is pretty much the basic. So for me to give you something advanced, I would love for you to ask me more questions so that way I know exactly that I'm feeding you the water that's going into your sponge.
1,000% right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about it.
Now, what would you tell barbers who are thinking about stepping into this space?
It's never too late. I think all ages, all gender. I think everybody is welcome. This is a space where it is globally global language. Hair, if you have hair and you want to take care of somebody's confidence and build their confidence up with hair, I think it's the best professional industry for people to step in. It's never too late. You can take courses. There's online classes. It's even easier now than it was back in the day.
Yeah,
Back in the day, you
right.
got to go do
You have to go to school.
go to 500,000 hours. You
Easy.
know what I mean? And then now you can just learn a couple courses, and then you can be certified, and then take your state board. You know, pass your exams and all that. So I think it's better now than it was before when it comes to like education wise, because it's easier. Everything is accessible.
Yes.
So I think it's never too late. I think if you want to join, go ahead and join. Come see Hebs, and then you can figure out if this is something you want to do. But make sure it's 100% that you give it to.
Awesome, man. Now we're gonna go a little bit off script.
Yeah.
You know, a couple questions. You know, for you yourself, you probably get a whole lot, but a lot of people would like to know. So, if there was a barber or somebody that's thinking about, you know, trying to get a brand's attention and trying to take that next step in their career, what advice would you give them?
It depends on whatever brand that you are gravitated to. I think once you find a brand or product, go purchase the product, and then when you use it, showcase it.
Yeah.
Tag them all day, every day, every haircut, every beard, everything that you do with that product. Always tag them. Reach out to them. They will see that your whole station is full of their product. And listen, I can't tell you what they're gonna do, but it's a good look on you that they will reach out.
Now, you have been through a lot. You've been in, you know, you have a decent amount of time in the industry. Now, what has been your biggest struggle to get to where you are today?
I love struggle, because when there's struggle, that means I'm elevating, and I can't stay comfortable just doing the same thing I've been doing. Just my goal is to I'm at $600 a cut right now.
Oh, wow.
And $400 just to do a beard shape up or a lineup or a fade. So I'm trying to get myself up to like 1,000.
Gotcha.
Once I start getting up to 1,000, I mean, that's pretty much the biggest struggle. I will lose clientels, but at the same time, I know that I've made it if I get one.
Yeah.
Once I get one, I have a story to tell. That's my next chapter. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm pretty sure you probably get this question a lot too, but a lot of people don't really explain how they get to that point where they're at that price range. And there's a lot of barbers that advertise they do it, but they don't explain to these students or some of these new barbers how they get to that point. If somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, Taylor, how do I get to that price point?" What's the first thing you're gonna tell them?
Well, listen, I don't think this price point is strictly for me. It's for anybody that has the balls to literally know that if they go up on their prices, they are going to lose their clients. Not all of them, but you will weed out the ones that are taking your shine away. You know what I'm saying? You have to be selfish in this industry, as in do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it for the clout. I did it for me. I go up $50 every year until I got to $600. You know what I mean? Majority of my clients stopped coming to me. But the ones that I really like and I wanted to keep, I grandfather them like half of the, you know, about $600, which is $300.
Yeah.
So I made sure that I kept them because they had a good canvas of hair, so I could use them for practice all the time. And you know, the new ones that are coming in are respecting my new price. And sometimes people just want to do it just for the experience.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't go up to a celebrity and be like, "Oh, I charge $30." They're gonna look at me like, "Yeah, your clippers ain't right. You know, your clippers is dirty. I'm
100%,
gonna have bumps on my neck." You know, so for me, it was more of like I was trying to get all the luxury shoppers out there to come into my chair and then get a luxury haircut and experience that haircut, the style that I could give them. You know, professional style. I take hour and a half, 2 hours on a haircut.
Yeah.
I don't use enhancement, so I have to make everything look like it's enhanced. And that has a lot to do with the shading, the fading, and keeping things as dark as possible that it looks like it's enhanced. So, yeah.
Now, you were probably one of the ones that I started following when I first got into social media. And I started seeing a lot of the work you were doing. And what you said right there the videos reflected on what you just said right there. You know, you take your time, the environment. Would you suggest to new barbers trying to raise their prices and things like that to kind of up their services as well?
Not necessarily, but I think some people, if their skills is not as good, they could up their service. If you don't have that fading skill all the way that is very, very niche and clean, up your service. You know what I'm saying? Like all I do is a hot towel, and just a natural cut. I don't even use products. I don't use product on my haircut. So they come in with the hair washed already. I don't even wash their hair in the shop.
That's
you know,
awesome.
they come in clean. I mean, so these are the people that I attend to, or the people that are already above just the average. That, you know, they're not coming from practice with dandruff on their hair. So
Oh yeah, and they want that. That they come to you because they want that peace. That
They want that
quiet,
peace,
They
that
want
quiet.
that haircut. They want that
Absolutely.
quality. They want
Yeah.
somebody who's going to take their time,
Yeah.
pay attention to detail.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that you project.
Yeah.
Social media wise, and everything as well. So the image that you project on social media is basically that.
Yes.
You know, and I want to say thank you for doing what you do. Contributing to what you contribute in the industry.
Absolutely.
And I think that what you're doing is amazing. I'm not going to take up too much more of your time because you probably just walked in.
Yeah, I just
And,
walked in. I gotta go do the judging for an event right now.
And I want to say thank you very much for everything.
Absolutely. Thank you
Give
for having
everybody your Instagram again so that way they know where to follow you. And
Yes.
for those that don't already follow this guy, I don't know what the heck is wrong with you, but please.
Hey, listen, y'all. All the followers that's been following me, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for following. And the ones that don't follow me, I'm not asking you to follow me, but you could just check out the work. I'm not itchy for followers, but I just want you to see a quality work with no enhancements, and hopefully that will make you follow me. Follow the journey and see how I get to $1,000 a haircut. And my Instagram name is Taylor Cutz, TaylorCutz, #1 on Instagram and all social platforms.
Y'all be safe.
All right, man.
Peace.
Yes, please.